Thanks for the questions. We love questions. And this one is, how do I relate to a person who doesn't have a spiritual practice? Or what do I do when my partner is not spiritual? Hey guys, I'm Laura Giles with Pan Society. We talk about modern animism and how to bring it into your day-to-day life. And our topic today is, what do you do when people in our lives are not in the same place spirituality as you? So what do you do? Well, at Pan Society, the first filter is sovereignty. That means that everybody gets to choose their own walk. You do you. Let them do whatever they want to do. No judgment. We're all exactly where we need to be. Now, just because it's okay for everyone to be where they are doesn't mean that together we're a match. If your partner does things that are not in alignment with your beliefs and they influence you to be a less lovely version of yourself, you may have to choose what's more important. We always want to live in harmony with our values. So be careful who's in your inner circle. We're all the average of people around us. And if you want to know someone's income, check out who they hang out with. If you want to know someone's attitudes, look at their circle. Jesus hung out with tax collectors and prostitutes because he was strong enough not to lose his way under their influence. So there are exceptions. Most of us are not Jesus. If you hang out in the gutter, you're going to start to stink of the gutter. So wherever you are with a group of people, someone is going to have a stronger influence over the rest. And if you're not that person, it might not be wise for you to keep company with people who bring you down. Sometimes Thomas Fuller's quote, "It's better to be alone than in bad company," is true. And sometimes Elizabeth Gilbert's quote is true. And she said, "Sometimes life is too hard to be alone. Sometimes life is too good to be alone." Know where you are. Be there. No judgment. The thing about animism is that everything is true sometimes, and seasons change. What works now may not work later. So we don't have one-size-fits-all types of answers. If the whole picture makes sense for you, go ahead and connect. If it doesn't, don't. So in other words, be wise. If you want to continue in a relationship with someone who doesn't believe as you do, there are some guidelines that will help you negotiate this difference. As I said before, no judgment, accept each other as you are. The thing I see most often is that some people look down on others who don't see what they see or haven't experienced what they have. And I wouldn't look down on others. People have different paths. We need everyone on this journey. 2 is have great boundaries. This is important in any relationship, of course. And maybe this means that you don't push your beliefs off on other people. Maybe it means that you don't let others criticize your practices. It could mean that you don't do things that you don't want to do. Or maybe it means that you don't have to be nice and let everyone in your life. It absolutely means that you don't use your spirituality and love to save someone from themselves. People are not projects. They don't need fixing or saving. They're okay just as they are. 3 is focus on what you have in common. We always have more in common than we have differences, and connect from that space. 4 is to walk in love. Love is the glue that binds everyone. It makes everything so much easier. So in closing, I don't think that being on the same page spiritually or not being on the same page is necessarily a deal breaker for a relationship. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It's really up to you. Animists generally are pretty open-minded people. So if there's a problem, it's usually that we aren't accepted. So if that's the case, I guess you just have to decide if that's a reality that you're willing to live with. I hope that helps. Thanks for the questions and thanks for tuning in. See y'all soon. Ciao.